What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please put a number one in the chat. Please put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Okay. I see some ones. I need a few more. I need to know that a lot of y'all can hear me. Shout out to everybody in the building, by the way. Shout out to everybody. Just drop a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Because I don't want to get into the show and y'all cannot hear me clearly. Okay, shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show because we're going to get into it today. Hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share today's show. And of course, welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to all the visionaries. Y'all hit that like button and share the show. Y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your Discord servers, anywhere that you share content. Share today's show. We going there today. We are going there today. Oh, yeah. Before I get to the chat room and give some shout outs, of course, we got to shout out our sponsor. Shout out to Alpha Juice Co. If you would like to get your Alpha Juices, click the link down in the description box, or you can click the link in the pinned comment section and use my promo code DS1Ross at your checkout to get a discount off on your purchase. Shout out to all of my supporters. Salute to y'all. Happy Friday. You know, we getting ready to go into a new year. And 2022 is ending very, very, very spooky. I must say, it's ending spooky for a lot of people. I see a lot of people are running around afraid. They're nervous. You know, they're running around speaking about a curse. And, you know, we're going to get into that today, though. We're going to get into that. So let's see who's in the chat room. Let me shout out all the visionaries in the building. Salute to everybody in the clouds. We're going to get into it. What's good, Bob? Shout out to you. I appreciate the super chat. Shout out to Bob in the building. Shout out to Miss Queen. What's up, Mrs. Queen? Shout out to you. What's up, Kari? Shout out to Kari D in the building. She says, more of the righteous amongst us, not the morally bankrupt. Shout out to you, Kari. Shout out to Miss Angie B. Shout out to you. Salute to you, always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. Shout out to Fierce Soul on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Shout out to Alonzo Hall. Salute, my brother. Salute. Good to see you. Let's see who else up in here. Shout out to you, Miss Raven. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to Miss Raven. Black man in Bizarro World. Salute. Hey, Taylor. Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to Taylor in the building. But y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. I appreciate that, Kari. Shout out to Miss Kari D. I appreciate that. And you're going to love it. You are going to love it. But y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the thumbnail. it's I really don't know how to start this show off, but I just gotta laugh. Like, are you niggas serious? Are you niggas serious? For real. Like this shit is getting like this shit is getting crazy. Are y'all serious, man? Now, when Kevin Samuels passed away, y'all niggas went crazy. Y'all was getting tattoos. Long live the legend. He was a legend. He was a master teacher. He taught us some great things. Niggas wrote books and manuals after his teachings. The golden teachings of Kevin Samuels. Right? And, you know, I was like, okay. Y'all glorified him. All right, cool. Y'all actually deified Kevin Samuels, but cool. I noticed with this nigga Sinful to P, you got niggas crying. Yeah. You have niggas, grown men, crying. Because this nigga dead. Not only because this nigga is dead, but a dirty pimp from Chicago. Y'all niggas forgot where this nigga Sinful to P is from? This is a filthy nigga. And all he showed the world was how filthy he was. I don't even see you niggas crying. I didn't see you niggas crying over Nipsey Hussle. But you crying over Sinful the pedophile? Yeah, I said it, nigga. I don't care if he dead. He was a pedophile. The fuck are you talking about? You niggas ain't cry over Nipsey Hussle. You niggas didn't cry over Michael Jackson, who wasn't a pedophile. You niggas disgust me, man. You niggas, man. Y'all niggas are a whole nother level of disgusting. And see, y'all know I got the clips. So you niggas could get all in your feelings because I'm going to play out of Sinful to P's own mouth that he's a wicked man. What's up, Monique? He said it out his own mouth. He admitted to being wicked out of his own mouth. King Ross, salute. Watch this. Why you niggas like to get all in your fifis? Because you looking for a male savior. You looking for a modern day Jesus Christ inside of a nigga who hate women. You niggas are looking for saviors in these men, but they hate women. Yeah, this is what you niggas are doing. You're trying to find your manhood in other men, but these men hate women. They do. And do you know what they do? You know what they do? They leave the pimp game and become a Bible thumper. This is what these niggas do. This is what these niggas do to clean up their image. See, remember, Gorgeous Dre. Gorgeous Dre, one of the biggest pimps ever. Pimps up, hoes down, American pimp. He was one of the biggest pimps ever. But he had to clean up his image. So how do the pimps clean their image up? They go to God. They go to the church. And this who fucked up the church. But you niggas come online and say, the money. But who's stealing all the money? Who's stealing all the money? Who's pimping the women in the church? We going there today, niggas. Hit the like button. We going there today. We going there today. We going into 2023. We going into 2023. You know what that mean? I don't think y'all know what that mean. What's up, Boogeyman? Salute, bro. Daryl Richardson, salute. I don't think y'all know what that mean, do y'all? Y'all don't understand numerology and all that type of shit, right? See, the year 2022, 2 plus 2 is what? 4. Where's the number 4 represented by? See, in the lessons that we were taught, the number 4 is represented by culture. Number 4. What did we see this whole year? What did they keep? What was the number 1 word they talked about this whole year throughout social media, television, everything? Culture. Culture. Right. That's what happened this year, Taylor. They changed the culture. They fully made a full 360 change in our culture. This is why they got to keep the gender war going. Because this is how they can usher in homosexuality, transgenderism, non-binary. This is how they can solidify it. They have to change the culture. They have to make us uncomfortable as males and females communicating with each other on a heterosexual level. This is why they showed the feuds between black men and black women. in the rap game. This shit is deeper than what y'all think. You see? This is why they gave you Tory and Megan, Will and Jada, August and Jada, Kanye and Kim. And then they sneak in Zaya Wade. See, y'all be paying attention to shit. Y'all don't be paying attention. Then they sneak in how Dwayne Wade, a quote-unquote masculine black man, an affluent masculine black man, quote-unquote, right, turns his son into a woman, a girl. You notice how that don't get that much media coverage? Because they want you to pay attention to the feud between men and women. So you don't realize how they're destroying that dynamic. You don't realize this. You don't see it. You see? You see? You see? You see what they do? See what they do? And then you know how they justify this? By saying God ordained me. This is what these wicked, this is what they do. And this is how we get the results that we see now. Because it was a change in the culture. And all of these scammers, look what's prevalent. Look how the culture changed. We had COVID that changed the culture biologically. It changed the environment. It changed the way we communicate with each other. COVID. See that? Scamming. What was the prevalent thing during COVID? Scamming. Who was doing the biggest scamming? Religious leaders. This is how you get Bishop Lamar Whitehead. See, we're going to go in. We're going to continue to go in because this got to be talked about, because you wonder why you're seeing them drop like flies. You wonder why? Because these are the men who helped change the culture to how wicked it is now. They were part of it. Either you what? Part of the problem or part of the what? The solution. You niggas were a part of the problem. That's why you're dying. See that? Mm-hmm. That's why there's no grace anymore. You see this? Yep. Because we coming into 23. 2 + 3 is 5. 5 is power, nigga. You're about to see God's power. It's being exercised on the men. This is why I kept telling you niggas, stop talking about women, because we're going to be judged first. Because he gave us authority over women and children, nigga. So if you abuse that authority by pimping your women, yeah, and then running the church and trying to hide that you're not a pimp, but you know the women in there still selling pussy, and you're letting it go because they're giving you the proceeds of it, you're going to be judged, nigga. This goes for all of us men. They're going to judge us first. God is going to judge us first, nigga, not the woman. Stop talking about her. She's not going to receive judgment first, dumbass. We are the men. God is going to look at what we do first. Because it's God and then men, not women. So when they say God is coming back to judge his house, he coming back for his people, who you think he judging first? Who you think gonna get turned to dust first? Us, the men. The men who weren't in alignment. The men, not the women. You niggas want to keep talking about the women first. We're going to be judged first. See, sinful, he knew that. You niggas want to follow a man named Sinful. You crying over this? This man got a 13-year-old girl pregnant. You're crying that he's dead? This is why I asked the question on the poll. Answer the poll if you didn't answer it. Should we honor a man's life or his death, or both? Because last time I checked, when you go to a man's funeral, they don't honor you in death. They don't honor your death. They honor your life. They talk about your life. So now we're not supposed to talk about this man's life because he's dead, but that's what they do at the funeral, nigga. What are you talking about? But we know that false prophets and charlatans, they're going to perceive him as being a God-fearing man. He was a Christian, and no, he wasn't. Because I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video where he talking out his own mouth. And he telling you how wicked he was and the wicked life that he lived and that he knew he was going to be judged. You niggas crying. You don't know him. American Negro, salute. You don't know him. Fuck you crying for? Crying like a little boy. Over a nigga who used to pimp little girls. And not only pimped them, got them pregnant. You crying? We need to honor that nigga? Men with honor don't honor the dishonorable. Gorgeous Dre? Because now you on YouTube trying to talk all of this man shit and talking out the Bible. But then you honoring a nigga who's dishonorable. Where's the manhood in that? I'm never going to honor a pedophile. I don't give a fuck if somebody blew his brains out for no reason. He was touching kids for no reason. Are you stupid? Honorable men don't honor the dishonorable. We don't make excuses. He's dishonorable. He got a 13-year-old girl pregnant, and he had us selling herself. They got all the body cam arrest footage. They got the nigga in court. They got it all on YouTube. This is no secret about Sinful the pedophile. This is no secret. It's all documented fact. Why do you think he left America? Because he couldn't be a pimp no more in America. Because in a pimp world, if you get caught with young girls, they revoke your pimp card. You see? And what a lot of them niggas get caught, that's why they run the church to go clean up their image. And I'm going to play the video where Sinful tell you that that's what they do. I'm going to play the video where Sinful says it out of his own mouth that church shit is fake behind these pimps. It's fake. They use that to clean up their image so they don't go to jail. It's how they run from the law and hide from the law. Like Bishop Lamar Whitehead. It's how he ran from the feds and scamming. He ran in the church. Y'all hit the like button and share the show. We're not going to honor dishonorable men. We're not doing that. You see that? See, when I say we're our own agency, brothers, I'm not talking about any old nigga. You see? There's a vetting process. We don't just advocate for any man because he got a penis and testicles. We advocate for him. No, sorry. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. Sorry. We don't do that. Because what? We're about men with morals, integrity. So we're not upholding pedophiles. We're not sitting here saying that we're accusing a man who's been found guilty of this. What's good, Third Ward? We're not doing this. We're just not doing it. We're not. I don't care how much you're a likable character on YouTube. You are who you are. And I don't rock with that shit. It's just that simple. I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, well, we not sure. What up, John? Shout out to my man, John, the analyst. Oh, we not sure. Oh, no, we sure. It's clear. And I'm getting ready to play the video where Sinful admits that he done this. Because, you know, y'all love to say DS1 just be getting up here and be hype and be capping, you know. So this is why I like to show facts and shit like that. So, you know. Shout out to everybody in the building. Alonzo says, as a person who was actually sexually abused as a child, I surely don't honor that shit. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. And salute to you for admitting that in the chat room, bro. You a hell of a man for admitting that. Hey, ES. What's up? Shout out to the OG Mace on the check-in. Let's get to the video, man. Let's get to the video. Oh, they didn't give no cause of death yet, Mrs. Queen. But you know, a lot of times when they usually don't disclose the cause of death right away, it's usually due to some type of terminal illness. A lot of times, you know, they usually hide certain terminal illnesses that people have. You know, so that's why I'm going with it. That's why I'm at with it. I'm going with it being a terminal illness. Hey, what's up, Quita? What's going on? I think it was some type of terminal illness. They said he died in his sleep. So some type of terminal illness, most likely. Let's get to the video. Fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use. What's up, Apple Cider?
She's 19, and the lady.
Now, before I get into the video, right? Fair use, by the way. Before I get into this video, this is Sinful speaking about the whole courts, the whole situation with the young girl. He's speaking about it. That's what this is. This is him admitting what happened. Listen to him.
Jennifer Harper is 23 years old. The lady Lakeisha Jordan, which was the alleged victim in the case, which basically later on that she was 14, had lied about her age and confessed within the motion of discovery that she had told me that she was 19. And there's also corroborative statements other than just my mouth from Nicole Morton and Jennifer Harper, which she stated even in sentencing that the lady, Lakeisha Jordan, had lied about her age. Like I said before, not by anything, because pandering, that's what I did.
Right.
I did entice.
Okay, now, right. But why would I believe why would I believe that what you just said was accurate?
Thurman had got poor, negligence on my part, and yes, she.
Look at the movie that I'm selling. Seeing, why did you take it to church and all of that? Because after you catch a case and it's a minor involved, man, you want to tell any type of story that makes you look like a human being.
Nigga, what you just say? What did this nigga just say? Hold up. Cause y'all niggas think I just be getting hype. What did this nigga just say out his mouth? Let me rewind it. I don't think y'all niggas heard him say it out his own mouth. Why he took this shit to church. Why these pimps run to the church. I don't think you just heard this nigga. I said it. No, I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. I'm gonna let y'all hear Sinful say it out his own mouth. I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. Because I said it. Y'all niggas gonna think I said it. Because y'all want a pedophile to look good in a casket.
Before, not by anything, because pandering, that's what I did.
Right.
I did.
Pandering is what I did. So he just admitted to being a pimp. Pandering is what I did. He just admitted to being a pimp. Let's keep going.
Entice.
Okay, now, right. But why would I believe why would I believe that what you just said was accurate?
Thurman had got poor, negligence on my part, and yes, she.
Look at the movie that I'm selling.
What did this nigga just say? Did this nigga just say, look at the movie I'm selling? You see how demons work? And they tell you it's demons in Hollywood. No, it's demons in the producers and the writers. You heard what he just said? You see this movie I'm writing? That's what he just said. He said this shit is a movie. Y'all niggas keep playing. When I tell y'all this is a spiritual war. This nigga just said out his own mouth. This is a movie. This is a script. This is a movie. This is a movie. Let's continue.
Seeing why did you take it to church and all of that? Because after you catch a case and it's a minor involved, man, you want to tell any type of story that makes you look like a human being. So, of course, I'm taking it back to gospel songs and church, and I'm thinking of whatever square ass shit that I could think of to tell this bitch. Because
This nigga just said going to church is for squares. God is for squares. That's what you just said, nigga. He was thinking of all types of square shit. That's what he just said out of his mouth. This the nigga who need to rest in peace? This is a God-fearing man. Huh? This nigga. You hear what he's saying out of his mouth? Do that sound like a God-fearing man, or do that sound like a demon? What that sound like to y'all? Huh? This shit is a joke to him. He said I was saying all types of square ass shit. This nigga's on a different level. This nigga's on a different playing field. This nigga different. Listen to him. Listen to the demons that's in him. Listen to how they come out of him and how arrogant and flossy he is with it. Listen to him. Listen to this faggot.
That makes you look like a human being. So, of course, I'm taking it back to gospel songs and church, and I'm thinking of whatever square ass shit that I could think of to tell this bitch. Because if somebody don't know you and they just reading on a piece of paper and they're defining you, you know what I mean, by allegations and convictions and things like that, then most certainly you would have to, you know, say something, you know what I mean, to paint yourself, you know what I mean, as somebody like, look, I'm not this monster that you're reading about on this piece of paper. That's not me. You know what I mean? Let me give you my upbringing. Let me give this. Now, just so happened, you know what I mean, she was one of them black bitches. She wasn't feeling none of that. Man, it's a young black girl. She's a man. I don't want to hear none of that. You're a predator. You're a human trafficker. Go to hell. You know, but at least don't be exempt from trying to attempt, you know what I mean, to convey that. You know what I mean? But that's all I was doing. I was just pretty much, you know, selling the bitch a movie.
Y'all heard this nigga? So do not get in my comment section. None of you niggas do not get in my comment section talking about, oh, you dissing the dead. Y'all heard what this nigga just said out of his mouth? With the shit y'all just heard, is this man worthy of any respect? Is this man worthy of any honor, any reverence? You heard what he just said out of his mouth? He said it. I didn't say it. I didn't say he said it. Y'all just heard him say it. And you're going to hear him say some more shit. You see, because you niggas going to stop upholding predators. Talking about we support men. We ain't doing that, nigga. Because, see, when men around, predators can't exist. That's why you niggas hide. That's why you niggas hide. See, that's what the bitch ass nigga Tito tried to do. When he came back, he tried to hide up under me. And the way he thought he was going to get in good was to talk about niggas who I had problems with. And then try to tell me, yo, whatever you hear about me, it ain't true, bro. And And then he showed his colors. You ain't nothing but a predatory nigga that look for jail bait all day. So you are, nigga. You just like the rest of these niggas. So you are. You ain't gonna hide behind me, nigga. You gonna act like you my friend, and I'm gonna be running around here defending yo pedophile weirdo ass. None of you weirdo niggas. None of you. When the shit came out about Lil Rudy, what happened? He had a whole defense force. The Rudy defense force. Niggas was defending him. Oh, well, I technically, well, I'm gonna just leave it alone. But shut up. It is what it is. Oh, but now, don't defend. You niggas ain't gonna defend Sinful to P. Y'all gonna diss Sinful to P after defending Rude Imp. Yeah, and I say niggas' names too. You know I don't have no problem with that. We all content creators. You want to respond? Go on your live stream and respond, nigga. But all you niggas defended Lil Rudy when you find out what he did. You gave him an alibi. Oh, but sinful. Oh, sinful that. What about Lil Rudy? Oh, he don't count? What about Polite? Oh, he don't count. What about some of the shit Kevin Samuels used to say out his mouth? What about all you age consent ass niggas who love to argue about the age of consent? What about all that? You think we thought we forgot? You thought we forgot? No, we don't forget that. We didn't forget. No, we didn't forget. You like little ones. We didn't forget that. Yeah. Let's not forget about O'Shea Boogerface Jackson, who was what? Allegedly accused for playing with little African kids. Remember that? Oh, you forgot? Oh, you just seem to forget. You guys just seem to forget in this space. You just seem to forget. You know, they forget. You make these men your saviors, and then you forget what they do. You forgot. He was over there buying sex. Yeah, Boogerface Jackson. O'Shea. Yeah. Eczema Face Jackson. Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot about that, right? Oh, that wasn't true. That wasn't true. Really? Huh? Y'all forgot about that. Huh? That's why these niggas gonna always have a problem with me, because I'm gonna tell the truth. And I'm not gonna stand next to you niggas. You know I'm not. Because all you niggas are flawed. You niggas, y'all are wicked niggas. And you know that. You know that. See, I ain't gonna honor you because you're dishonorable. We ain't gonna do that. Let's continue listening to Sinful the Pedophile. Let's listen to him say shit out his own mouth. Let's listen to him admit it out his own mouth. Let's listen to him.
But as a young man, if I had been doing the things that I was taught as a child from my mother, my grandmother, because I got a strong church foundation, if I had done the things that were instilled in me as a child, I wouldn't be here. So as a result of disobedience and of the instructions that my mother and my grandmother has implanted in me as a child and going contrary, this is the results. So, not to make any justification, I committed the crime of pandering. I apologize.
I thought I told y'all to get them likes over 400, man. Y'all tripping.
Quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't
Y'all just saw it for yourselves. Y'all don't gotta say I made anything up. Oh, he made it up. He said it himself. He said it himself. He said it. He literally said it himself. He said, y'all don't see this movie I'm selling? Y'all don't see how I had to go back into my past and talk about how I grew up in church and how my mother and grandmama raised me to make me look human because he understood what he done. See, this man knew what he done. This man knew he was a wicked man. He knew that until his dying day. He knew he was dishonorable. He knew he didn't deserve, he wasn't deserving of anything righteous. That's why he never had anything righteous. Because he's a piece of shit. He don't know what it is. See, you got these pimps running around here talking about manhood. They don't know what it is to be men. They don't know what it is to be men. You see that? So they think they could run the church and start reading out the Bible and somehow they're going to duck God's judgment. That's what they think. You're not. So if you talking about you a godly man, you a God-fearing man, gorgeous Dre, why would you get up there and salute Sinful to P? A man, he didn't even change his name. Which shows you his nature, which shows you his character and what he always was about. He supposedly left the game and retired, but he still went by the name Sinful. Sinful. Because he was now selling the game. This is what he was doing. He was now selling it. He was now selling himself. Because that's what pimps do. When they can't sell no women, they sell their own ass. And that's what you see these pimps doing now. They selling themselves. You see? So they're coming up in the forms of these Bible thumpers or religious leaders. They're coming up, showing up, still dressed like pimps. Same, everything, all of that. But now it's about family. It's about the Most High saving my life. Yeah, because you ain't in jail. That's why you're thanking the Most High. You ain't in jail. Not because you a righteous man. You thank him for bailing your ass out for doing wickedness your whole life. Not because you actually changed your life. And we not up coming in 2023. All you niggas, you're not going to be able to stand. You're not. You all are getting poof. Because what? To go back to what I said. They changed the culture. 22, 4. Culture, change. They changed the culture. They changed our culture. And these pimps and fake pastors, fake religious leaders, fake teachers and charlatans, they catered to that change. Now you're going to see God's power. 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. Now you're going to see some power. Poof! That's power, nigga. Poof! Fed case. RICO charge. Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Come on. You think you niggas think it's a game? Y'all niggas think it's a game. You think you just gonna keep reaping the benefits at torturing your people and further traumatizing your people? You think you just gonna keep living and driving your Benz? Poof! Let's get into the next video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me read some of y'all comments. Do Tariq be selling his own ass? Shameful to P. What's up, Torian? What's good, D-Lace? What you said, John? Send who to the link? Yeah, I know these niggas want to argue, bro. Kari says exactly. Everything come out of his own mouth. Everything came out of his own mouth, and they didn't want to act like they didn't hear these things. Right. Torian says, "What up, sheep in chat? I didn't know anything about this dude, but heard his name in passing. Based on what I'm hearing, he should have had been on the street. Who was protecting him? He actually had to leave the state. He left the States. He moved to Canada. He lived in Canada. What's good, boot camp? The Drew man. What's good, the Drew man? Salute. Salute. Ms. Raven says, honestly, anyone who mourns someone like that need to be removed from society. Exactly. It's alleged someone sinful died from AIDS. I said a terminal illness. I said that. I'm not gonna put that out there because we don't have the facts, but I think it's a terminal illness because a lot of times that's the only time families and friends and stuff, they hide the cause of death. It's a terminal illness. And that's usually the one they don't want people to know about in particular. So let me share my screen again. Let's get to this next video. Let's get to this next video. Because I want y'all to hear it out his own mouth. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, DS1 hating on dead people. He putting words in a dead man's mouth. Nope. I want y'all to hear it out his own mouth. I want y'all to hear it out his own mouth. I want y'all to hear him say it. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. But let's get to it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show, y'all.
On YouTube, and you're defining the individual. He caught a case on April 17th of 2008. I was 23 years old at the time. I'm 30.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Y'all don't think Sifu cool. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the audio? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear. Want to make sure y'all can hear the audio clearly too. Want to make sure y'all can hear everything clearly. Can y'all hear that? Put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. We back. Y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. We getting ready to get into this second video. Shout out to everybody in the building, by the way. Salute to every one of y'all enjoying the show. Y'all hit the like button and share the show, man. Hit the like button and share the show.
The P called a case on April 17th of 2008. I was 23 years old at the time. I'm 37 now, but I was 23 years old at the time. I also want Brother Polite to listen to this, because whenever it's a situation like this, whether you're innocent, whether you're guilty, whether you was deceived, set up, whatever, as a man, as a leader, it's still your fault.
What did he just say? What did he just tell Brother Polite, y'all? What did Sinful to P, not DS1? What did Sinful to P just say out his mouth? Let's rewind the tape.
The case on April 17th of 2008. I was 23 years old at the time. I'm 37 now, but I was 23 years old at the time. I also want Brother Polite to listen to this, because whenever it's a situation like this, whether you're innocent, whether you're guilty, whether you was deceived, set up, whatever, as a man, as a leader, it's still your fault. Nobody wants to hear about Rolls Royce diaries, how many hoes I pimped on, the places I've had, the hoes that I broke on, the motherfucking, you understand me, charities I donated to. Nobody gives a fuck when they hear about a 14-year-old girl getting pregnant, or a 14-year-old girl having DNA, on her clothes.
Thank you, Sinful. Thank you for telling that truth. No one cares about none of that shit. You heard what he just told Polite? Nobody care about Rolls Royce diaries. No one cares about the charities I donated to. No one cares about all the pimping I done. None of that shit mean nothing when an allegation comes up about a child being hurt around you. And then it's proof that it actually happened. See, fuck all that other shit. Fuck all that other shit y'all glorified me for. See, Sinful saying it out his own mouth. He telling y'all niggas not to glorify him, not to deify him. He's admitting he ain't shit. And you niggas still online. How? This nigga telling you. He telling you, fuck all that shit. That don't mean nothing. I'm really a monster. I'm really a monster. You see? And he told Polite to admit who you are. You a monster. You're a predator. It's proven. It's not allegation. It's not somebody trying to put something on the black man. No, this is not that case. Because we just heard in the last video where Sinful admitted to being a pimp. In the last video, he admitted to pandering. He admitted to having that young girl in his possession. He admitted it. And then he just said in this video, for all you niggas who deify him, to not do it. He just said it. Fuck all the cars. Fuck all the women I done pimped on and all the shit I done had. Don't mean nothing. Once this type of shit get put on your jacket, it don't mean nothing, Papa. Nothing is over. Nothing is done. You know, I wash my hands. I have to wash my hands. I can't do nothing with you. You touch kids, I can't do nothing with you. I not hang out with you. I not go nowhere with you. I don't want to be around you. I don't feel comfortable around you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what kind of man are you. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't take the chance. Because we might have to pull a bullet in your head. You are a sick man. You need to go away. You're a sick man. You see? He's admitting it. I'm going to play it again. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button and share the show. I'm going to play it again.
Sinful to Pete called a case on April 17th of 2008. I was 23 years old at the time. I'm 37 now, but I was 23 years old at the time. I also want Brother Polite to listen to this, because whenever it's a situation like this, whether you're innocent, whether you're guilty, whether you was deceived, set up, whatever, as a man, as a leader, it's still your fault. Nobody wants to hear about Rolls Royce diaries, how many hoes I pimped on, the places I've had, the hoes that I broke on, the motherfucking, you understand me, charities I donated to. Nobody gives a fuck when they hear about a 14-year-old girl getting pregnant or a 14-year-old girl having DNA, on her clothes. So let me just say this, like I always say, like the word said, to whom much is given, much is required. And I'll speak about that situation later, but I'm just going to give you this. Whether he's innocent or whether he's guilty or not, it's still his fault for even being in that position for that to happen. And I know some of y'all are like, what? Yes. That's what should have been said. But see, we got so many egotistical, arrogant ass niggas that really just, you can't tell the forest from the trees when you're moving in the spirit of arrogance.
This nigga Sinful is on fire. This nigga is preaching against he's preaching against what he used to do. Y'all don't hear this? The spirit of arrogance. Nigga, you used to be a pimp. Your name is Sinful. How arrogant of a nigga you gotta be to call yourself sinful? Huh? How arrogant do you have to be, nigga, to call yourself sinful? Poof! Stop playing. Stop playing. Better stop playing with God.
Some of these niggas that are knowledgeable are rival gangs to wisdom. That probably went over your head. Some of these niggas that's knowledgeable, they are rival gangs to wisdom.
Ooh, you heard that? God damn, sinful. You know what that mean? You know what that mean, fellas? Some of you niggas know what to do, but you won't do it. You know what you're doing wrong, but you won't stop. You got all the information, but you won't apply it. This is what he's saying. That's what he's saying. You pimps know what y'all doing is wrong, but you gonna rival against wisdom. You know what's right, but you won't do what's right. This is what he's saying. Listen to him, y'all. He exposing himself and the guys like him. Listen to him. Listen to him.
They the embodiment of knowledge, information. They're the museum, you know what I mean, of knowledge. But they're a rival gang to wisdom. That's not wise at all. Appreciate that too, bro. But that was this situation that I'm speaking on. Let me, before I even give you clarity about how it happened, why it happened, and all of that type of shit, let me first start off by saying it was my fault. That what happened, that was my fault.
He just said, let me start off by saying it was my fault. So that shuts all you niggas down. That shuts all you niggas down that want to say anything about any doubt or anything. He just said out his own goddamn mouth. Let's start off by saying it was my fault. Okay? So there is no more wandering. There is no what ifs. He just said it. We're going to start this off by saying it's my fault. Now, mind you, we can't take none of this shit that he's doing serious because in the previous video, this arrogant bastard set out his mouth that he talks about the church stuff as a movie. He's selling a movie. So that's what he was doing to y'all when y'all was over there listening to Sinful. Listening to him read out the Bible and talk about manhood and masculinity, how men's supposed to run their house. It was a movie. It was a movie. He said it. So if he gonna sell it to the police, why wouldn't he sell it to you, nigga? If he gonna sell it to get out of prison, why wouldn't he sell it to you to eat every day, nigga? Poof! You wonder why they getting hocus pocus? You wonder why? I've been trying to warn you brothers and say, yo, let's stop what we doing. I said this shit. Now look. Now look. Andrew Tate just got arrested in Romania for sex trafficking. All of these guys y'all are looking up to for manhood and masculinity. Y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see this? All these commercialized niggas, they all pimps and charlatans. That's what they are. You see? You see how this goes? See how this works? See how this works? Let's continue. Let's continue with Sinful saying it out his own mouth. Let's continue with listening to Sinful.
As a man, I take full responsibility. That's why, another reason why you should, do what you want. Let me say this. Everybody's not hating on me. Everybody's not hating on Sinful to P. Everybody's not hating on me. Saying, what do you mean? Meaning that if you only know an individual by what you heard or what you seen on YouTube, and you're defining the individual by the allegations that you hear and think, everybody's not hating. I just understand that I was once in those shoes. I know what it's like to never be arrested before. And if you would have spoke to the 23-year-old Philip Brandon Gilmore, that's Sinful to P, before I got arrested, and you told me that some 23-year-old guy caught a case with a minor in it, and whether she lied to him or not, or used ID or not, I was going to blame the adult. Because
now, see, here's why. Did y'all hear that? Here's why men with honor don't honor the dishonorable. See, because look how, this is how you know he's a charlatan and a false prophet. Look how he mix confession. This is how he get y'all money. He mixed confession. I was guilty. And then he go back to narcissism. Well, if you're looking through the lens of a person who never been arrested, motherfucker, what that got to do with you? What that got to do with you being a child molester, boy? What that got to do with you prostituting little girls? Whether I've been to jail or not, you're guilty. What the fuck? But once again, that's the proof that he's selling y'all a movie. He's lying. He's a charlatan. And he's using the Bible to be his anchor so y'all can believe what he's saying is true. So you're going to support this man because he went to God and he got forgiveness and he received salvation. And I confessed and I was wrong, and to whom is given as much, accepted and all of that shit. And when you a leader and God make you a leader, but then he'll turn around and lessen all of that shit he just said by saying, if you never been to jail, then you gonna believe what they say about me. But you just said it was true 45 seconds ago. You see how wicked these men are? See, we're not advocating for these men. We're not advocating for these black men. We ain't trying to build nothing with you niggas. Nothing. Because I know what we're going to have to build for y'all. It's called the trench. Yeah. That's what we're going to have to build for niggas like y'all. See, we can't build trust with y'all. Can't build nothing with y'all. And this is why we have to put these men on the chopping block and let it be known. Hey, young brothers, don't listen to that shit. We got to put it out there and let it be known. We don't care who get in their feelings. The truth is the truth. And if it offends you, then you need to think about that. Let's get back to the video.
Because he's still an adult. I would have told you that he should have known. And if I would have heard or listened or watched or knew somebody like me, I would have said he's too sharp to not know. He should have had enough discernment to discern the age of that girl. So whether he knew or whether he didn't know, it's still his fault. And I'm still here to tell you right now, sincerely, it was my fault. I apologize for the innumerable time. Let me give it innumerable in one. I sincerely apologize to everybody, to my family, to my friends, partners, you know what I mean, Black community, you know what I mean? I brought so much shame on my grandmother, on my mother, on my family, you know what I mean? That was my fault. That was one of the worst times, you know, of course, when my mother died, you know, I didn't feel like I'd go, but that was the worst time. You know, 23 years old, facing life sentences, you know, that was cool. And I mean, that wasn't cool enough. That felt bad. But the worst of it all was coming to court and seeing my grandmother getting sicker and sicker because of this situation. My mother flying from Chicago to Vegas to, you know what I mean? All because of me. So I sincerely apologize. That was my fault. You know, of course, I'm going to give you the understanding and everything like that, but that still does not take away from the fact that that was my fault. As a man, I fucked up. As a man, I wish that I can give something up, pay something to take it back, but reality is I can't. It's there. It's done. You know, I can't take that back. You know, so understand again, everybody's not hating on me. You know, everybody's not hating on me. I once had that mentality too, until I got into some shit. But okay, let me.
Now, that was the end of that. Y'all heard what he said. Everybody's not hating on me. Everybody's not hating on me. TBA, what's good, TBA? And yeah, I know he hasn't been convicted or whatever, but the allegations are the allegations. They're the same. Sex trafficking is what? Prostitution. Okay? We know that Sinful was found guilty. Tate hasn't been convicted yet. But it's the allegations. It's the allegations. Brother Polite hasn't been found guilty yet either. He ain't in jail. He hasn't been sentenced to anything. It's the allegation. And once they come out and have some concrete evidence, like they did with Polite, come on, man. Come on, man. We're not going to sit here and play TV. We men. We're not going to get on the internet and play TV. Well, we just got to watch the whole trial. No, we're not doing that. We could look at evidence and see what it is. You see? And I specifically wanted to play that video for the Sinful to P Defense Force. And all you guys who run around and make excuses for defending unrighteous men. You find it has to be undisputable and undeniable. And really? Really? So in real life, that has to happen for you? No. Because if that 13-year-old girl was somebody in your family, it is what it is. But see, a lot of times we get caught up in the celebrity of a person. See, this is why I played the first video. where Sinful admitted to selling these storylines. This is what these guys are doing. But behind their story, they're doing wicked shit. So he'll come to you, hey, I can show you how to fix your life and man yourself up and get your credit clean and do all this. Yeah. This is what they do. Glendon Cameron, same thing. Glendon Cameron's a monster. He came on here telling black men how to become financially free. But behind that, he fucking little girls, being a buck. Fucking old white women, little daughters. Yeah, that's what he really do. But he come on the internet as a finance guru. You niggas better wake up. You niggas better understand this is this is TV. It's entertainment for a lot of these guys. It's a costume. You heard what Sinful said. I'm selling her a movie. So when he got up there and started confessing and all of that, it was part of selling the movie. All these guys. It's about selling you an image that's not true. It's to get you to believe in this character. And you're paying me because you're entertained by the character that I'm presenting to you. Like a movie. You don't get it now? You get it now? I hope you get it now. I hope you get it now because it's that simple. I know it may be a little complex for y'all. I know it may be a little complex, but this is what's going on. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka in the building. Salute, my brother. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka. Y'all see what he said? He said, Road be having a Mage classic. And I'd be like, how? Now, it's my day one brother, Sandbox brother. We went to high school together. We grew up together. Same neighborhood. Grew up together from little shorties. Now, our gym teacher, which was his basketball coach as well, his name was Major. He was the gym teacher at our school. He also was the basketball coach. Major was found out to be having sex with a bunch of young girls in the school, having 4 relationships with 14 and 15-year-olds. He's the basketball coach. Mage. When Major was caught, because one of the girls, she ended up telling. Because, of course, he was having sex with these young girls. These young girls was getting, they was growing affectionate to him. They started getting real attached to him. He was buying them stuff, taking them shopping, keeping them flying school, all of that. Treat them like grown women. These were little girls. So when I speak about shit like this, it's because I have full knowledge of this type of shit. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka for putting that in the chat room. He was our gym teacher in school and his basketball coach. When it came out that Mage was doing this, guess what he did, y'all? Any trolls in here, block them. Because you know, once we get into overtime, the trolls like to roll in. Guess what Mage decided to do when he got caught? Guess what he did, y'all? Put it in the chat room. What's up, Star Baby? What's going on? Pardon my presence. Salute. My bad. My bad, pardon my presence. Welcome. Sexual deviance runs rampant among YouTube celebs. That's right. That's right. They all on social media. Girls cross-country coaches are the worst. Raven says tried to defend himself. ES says, did he deny it or kill himself? That's what he did, ES. That's exactly what he did. He killed himself. He wrote a suicide letter, got in his truck, and blew his brains out, and left the letter on the dashboard, admitting what he did, like sinful. But he blew his brains out. He blew his brains out. Because he couldn't live with himself and what he done. How he hurt them girls. Them girls was falling in love with his ass. Killed himself. You see? So this shit is very real. And we don't honor those men. Why is he being honored? Like my bro said, how? Why? Why are we honoring a pedophile? How does he get a classic game tournament? How? What are we honoring? These are facts. Fuck if he was a great basketball coach. That don't mean nothing. See, all that go out the window. Y'all heard what Sinful said? None of that shit matters when you get caught doing some shit like this. Because see, now they'll question why you do it. Oh, so why are you a coach? So you can have easy access to children, Is that why you a coach? See, because you know when they found all that stuff out, he was done. Mage was done. Can't coach no more, can't be in no more schools. He was done. He blew his head off. Blew his head off. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka, man, for putting that in the chat. Salute, my brother. I'm glad you put that in there, bro. For real, for real. What's up, Miss Coleman? Peace to you. Raven says you can hear the insincerity in his voice if you really listen. This guy is dismissing what he's done. Of course. Yep. Good riddance is what I say. Right. Pew. That's what I say. Pew. He's being honored by mentally ill followers. Man. Bob says, okay, I see your point, Sheep Stay Sleep. No doubt. No doubt, Bob. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. We will be back. We might be back tomorrow because I want to speak on how when they say God is coming back for his house first, we're going to talk about that. I might want to talk about that tomorrow with y'all. For real. So we might have a New Year's Eve broadcast tomorrow afternoon. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all haven't yet, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Because it's as y'all can see, they're not playing. You heard what Sinful said. You heard what he said. So all of these religious leaders and all, why you think you seeing the judgment that's being put upon them? We need to talk about that. We need to talk about this. Shout out to everybody once again. If you enjoyed today's show, you would like to donate to the show, Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV. Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV is where y'all can go. Shout out to everyone who has donated monetarily. If you hit the Cash App, if you hit the Super Chat, it is very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Share today's show. Share today's show. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Thank you, Miss Raven. I appreciate you, sweetheart. You already know. You already know. Shout out to everyone once again. Shout out to all the visionaries. And like I said, y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned because we might be back tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all. Happy New Year's to everyone. See y'all in 2023 if I don't see you guys tomorrow. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.